I'm the purple praying mantis, PPM. I'm the purple praying mantis, PPM. I'm the purple praying.
What's good, YouTube? For those that don't know, it's your boy, the Draw J Ariez, man. And today, I'm not here to talk about wrestling. I'm not here to talk about none of that, bro. I'm here to talk about something that means a lot to me. Something, you can see that poster on my wall. Something I grew up with, bro. Dragon Ball. At the time I'm recording this, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero DLC 3 dropped today. Hopefully this video drops the same day. Maybe not. Who fucking knows? But when you talk about Sparking Zero, I love Sparking Zero. I still play Sparking Zero every day. I truthfully do. I enjoy Sparking Zero. I love Sparking Zero. It's one of my favorite video games out. It's one of my favorite video games of all time. I got hella time on Sparking Zero. But, and that's a big but, Sparking Zero is not where it should be. Sparking Zero is one of the biggest should've, would've, could've ever in terms of video gaming. Sparking Zero should have been the biggest anime game of all time. Sparking Zero could have been the greatest Dragon Ball game of all time. And Sparking Zero would have been one of the greatest anime and Dragon Ball games of all time had it been executed right. Now, when you talk about Sparking Zero, like I said earlier, I play the game a lot, so this isn't just like my opinion. This isn't just my criticism, my hate on it. This is hundreds, thousands, millions of people that played the game and felt like, damn, this shit like could have been better. And Sparking Zero, truthfully, it really could have been better. Like, there was a lot with Sparking Zero, but with that being said, let me say this. With Sparking Zero, I had said this before. I truthfully believe there was zero chance for Sparking Zero to fail. With the Bandai Namco devs, what they did with Sparking Zero, it's abysmal and it's a travesty. And I thought their Storm Connections launch was bad. With online not working on Xbox for months, I thought that was bad. But what they did with Sparking Zero, and let me say this, there are two options when it comes to what happened to Sparking Zero, bro. The devs either did not care, they did not want the game to succeed, they wanted the game to fail, they wanted the game to be one of the most hyped and underwhelming video games of all time. Like, they either genuinely wanted all of that, or Bandai Namco is fucking stupid, literal idiots, and should be out of jobs, all of them. Because you cannot tell me, going into Sparking Zero, when Sparking Zero was first announced, the streets was going crazy, everybody going crazy when it was first announced. After that Fighters tournament in 2023, bro, everybody was saying this is going to be one of the best video games of all time. This is going to be one of the best fighting games, best anime games. This is going to clear Budokai Tenkaichi 3, going to clear Budokai Tenkaichi 2, clear Xenoverse, clear the original Budokais, clear everything. People were saying that Sparking Zero was going to clear all these games. And then you come out and you release this, bro. So with that being said, there is genuinely no way that Bandai Namco actually wanted Sparking Zero to succeed. It's not possible. They either wanted it to fail or they're fucking slow. And I'm sorry to be harsh about that, but seriously think about how easy it was. How much of a layup Sparking Zero was. Oh, you want so-and-so characters? Come on. Oh, y'all want more offline modes? Come on. Oh, y'all want DLC? Come on. Like that. It was like that. And they didn't do it. Today is September 22nd. Sparking Zero came out when? I'll just say mid-October. My apologies for not knowing the original date. Sparking Zero came out mid-October last year. 3 DLCs over 11 months, bro. Let me say that again. 3 DLCs over 11 months. That's not good. That's not good at all. In 2025, mind you, Xenoverse 2, which is still alive today. I could go on Xenoverse 2 right now and get a full lobby. Still alive today. Has 20 DLCs. 20 DLCs, bro. Xenoverse 2 got the Diamond DLC before Sparking Zero did. And with that being said, you have to ask yourself, how much did they really give a fuck about Sparking Zero? And I'm not even talking about the gameplay. I'm not even talking about the dumbasses that went into Sparking Zero expecting it to be a competitive game. If you bought Sparking Zero expecting it to be on the same comp level as fucking Fighters or fucking Tekken or Street Fighter, one of those, you're a dumbass, just like the Bandai Namco devs. Because Sparking Zero always was a party game. The Sparking series was always a party game. Always having people unbalanced. You got people begging for patches and shit. Imagine in the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 days, if you was a Cyberman against the Gogeta, you don't stand a chance in hell. Nowadays, niggas like, oh, I'm using the Cyberman. I know it's a Cyberman, but I should be no, the fuck you should not. Because that defeats the premise of sparking. If you want everything to be even, if you want everything to be on a level playing field, I'm not gonna lie, bro. You gotta re-download Dragon Ball FighterZ. And there's nothing wrong with that. But do not come into my sparking territory begging for an even matchup. You should get fried if you choose a fucking Krillin against a Gogeta. You should get fried if you choose a skinny Master Roshi against Jiren. You should. 100%, you should. And there's nothing wrong with that. With that being said, 3 DLCs over 11 months. And guys, when we talk about these DLCs, when did Dragon Ball Daima finish? When did Dragon Ball Daima finish, bro? Oh, not to mention, not even the Tamagamis for DLC 3. We didn't even get the Tamagamis yet, bro. Like, how the fuck did we not get the Tamagamis? What are we dead ass doing, bro? Dragon Ball Daima ended in February of this year. We got the final Daima DLC in September. That's 7 months, my nigga. Niggas had to wait 7 months, bro. And I'm not saying we should, I'm really not saying we should get DLC every fucking minute. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is we should have content. Do you know that niggas have waited 11 months for a new map? Let me say that again. Do you know that niggas have waited 11 months for a new map, bro? 11 months. That's not good. That's not okay. Talk about the offline content. If I go on Budokai Tenkaichi 3 right now, even if that's my own fault, if I go on Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 3 right now, there's still some shit I haven't done before. Still. You have the Mission 100s. You have the Sim Dragons. There's mad shit, bro. Mad shit. What offline content is there in Sparking Zero, bro? Even if you want to let's talk about the story. Let's talk about the episode battles in Sparking Zero. They're valid. Don't get me wrong. They're good. Not enough. For the release of 2024 Dragon Ball, the shit was not enough. Some niggas' stories get cut off. Some niggas' stories getting cut off early. Fucking not being able to use Gohan Black. Do you think in Budokai Tenkaichi 3, if Gohan Black came out, do you think you would not be able to play as him? Every what if character you could play as, bro. All of them. Why am I looking at Gohan Black and I cannot use him? Please tell me why. Tell me. You fucking can't. You cannot tell me. Because that is a bad idea. That is bad execution. No matter how you want to look at it, bro. And at the end of the day, my nigga, at the end of the day, like I said, all of these things I'm saying, and I still fuck with Sparking Zero. Here's the issue, right? If you remove Dragon Ball from the name. Let's remove Dragon Ball from the name, and let's apply a different anime. Let's say Sakamoto Days. Just because I'm watching on Netflix. Let's say Sakamoto Days. If this was Sakamoto Days, this literally might be one of the best anime games of all time. Because really think about it. Like, really think about it. Hold on. The Sparking Zero episode battles really are not that bad. They're just underwhelming compared to what we know. The offline shit is really not that bad. It's just underwhelming compared to what we know. The creative episode battle or whatever it's called, my apologies, it's decent. That's something that should have continuously been updated, but like I said, whatever. That's decent. The Legendary Warrior face-off, that is something that should not only be like a limited time thing, or if it's gonna be a limited time thing, it should be constant rotations. It shouldn't just be, oh, take Broly, that's it. Like, no, that's ass. Like I said, if you apply Sakamoto Days but remove the Dragon Ball name, I swear on everything, this would be seen as one of the best anime games of all time, bro. But it's because of what we know Dragon Ball is capable of. It's because of what we know Bandai Namco can provide us as a gaming company. We've seen Storm 4. We've seen fucking Storm 3, because Connections, no. We've seen the OG even the Demon Slayer games, bro. This game right here, I only have a couple minutes played in the story, and it's just so like, there's so much in it, bro. Like, you walk around just doing bullshit. Like, that shit is fire, my nigga. This shit is fire. With Sparking Zero, it's like, there's so much to be left desired, bro. There's so much that can be left desired. And it's crazy because I'm saying all this and I still think Sparking Zero can be saved. Still, I truthfully believe it's 2025. Patch in a couple of offline modes. Add in more maps. If you can sneak in some more characters, and they lied about the customization. They said we'd be able to customize moves, fucking custom moves, custom outfits. None of that shit, bro. You can change outfits, but that's about it. I can't slap Frieza's gi on Vegeta. I can't do that. I can't slap Hercule's attire on Trunks. I can't do that. I can't give fucking, let me think, my bad. I can't give a Cyberman the chocolate beam, which it would just be fucking stupid, but it would be funny, bro. Like, that's fun. That's what people mean by customization. That is what people want to see. The fucking absurdity of Dragon Ball, bro. And we didn't get that. And then going back to the episode battle, even if we go back to the episode battle, why are some people's arcs like stopping so short? And some of the what ifs were truthfully like decent. Vegeta's what ifs were decent. Piccolo's what ifs were decent. Like, they were very entertaining. But it's like, there's so much more that we could have. Like, you telling me they could barely sneak in any Dragon Ball characters? This is the first Sparking game, not count Ultimate Tenkaichi. This was the first Sparking game in 17 years. Do y'all honestly think that people did not want to play the OG Dragon Ball story? Did y'all really think that? Really? Why the fuck would people not? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, no Android 8, no fucking General. Like, what the fuck are we doing, bro? What are we doing? Truthfully, what are we doing? And I'm telling you, it's crazy because with all this we know about the game is literally still one of the best anime games ever. Still. And I don't give a fuck. If you can quote me, I don't give a fuck. That's the truth. I'm sorry. But when you're talking in terms of what this game should be, what this game could have been, this is one of the biggest blunders in the history of gaming. Honestly, it is. People are still going to get hyped if they announce DLC, when they finally announce Granola, if they're even going to do that, when they finally announce Moro, like, people are going to like that. But at the end of the day, my nigga, Sparking Zero is a game that was supposed to change people's lives. I'm not even just talking about content, bro. Sparking Zero, let me tell you something about Budokai Tenkaichi 3, bro. Budokai Tenkaichi 3, for lack of a better word, changed these broke niggas' lives. Changed these broke niggas' lives. Niggas would go home, have a shitty day at school. Damn, at least I get to play Budokai Tenkaichi 3. You feel me? That's what Dragon Ball means to people. What Dragon Ball means to people is hope. When people are talking about Dragon Ball, they want to go home and they want to do them beam clashes. They want to go home and they just want to live their best life. Play as their favorite Saiyan, play as their favorite Namekian, play as their favorite Frieza race. We didn't even get the movies and the episode battles, bruh. Like, listen, bruh. When it comes to Sparking Zero, I truthfully believe that the game can still be saved. I believe that not all is lost for Sparking Zero. I know I still play it every day. Countless others still play it every day. But when you're talking about what we are expecting, and what should have happened with Dragon Ball Sparking Zero, this ain't it, brother. And like I said, I love Sparking Zero. This is one of my favorite games ever. But if it doesn't turn around, if they don't have a complete 180 in terms of people talking about the game, and you got people on Reddit saying the game dead, you got people on Twitter saying what the fuck are we doing? If this is going to continue, just wrap this shit up, bro. Wrap this shit up. Get ready for Sparking Zero 2. And I swear to God, niggas was already waiting 17 years. Let me tell y'all something, bro. I was fucking 6 when Budokai Tenkaichi 3 first came out. I was 6. I'm fucking 24. I'm 24. I loved Dragon Ball all my life. And I'm not the only one in the world to feel like this, bro. So you mean to tell me niggas waited 17 years for a bare bone version of Budokai Tenkaichi 3? At this point, niggas should they literally should have just reskinned BT3 and called it a day. I promise you, that's what they should have did. They should have just updated the graphics, reskinned the shit, called it Sparking Zero, and released it, bro. Because that way, I promise you, less people would have been let down. Less people would have been let down if they got to play Budokai Tenkaichi 3 again for the first time, bro. I'm telling you. So if this shit don't change, if they don't add in more maps, add in patches, do whatever the fuck they can do, because I promise you, they can save the game. They truthfully can. But if they don't, I would have to call this the biggest blunder, not just in anime gaming, but in the history of video games. I have to call it that. I'm sorry. If you liked the video, please leave a like, subscribe. Follow me on TikTok at JAries. Follow me on Instagram at JAries. Hey, yeah, bro. Fuck Bandai Namco.